on Sunday night, this was a big issue. The Eagles pulling Jalen Hurts in the middle of the game. I know Ben Roethlisberger didn't start, so the Browns got basically an easier road, if you want to call it that. Does the league have an issue, an integrity issue in these final weeks where, something like that with the Eagles happens and they take issue with it and they potentially
But you think about them not playing Mahomes at Kansas City.
Right. That's it.
I've been in on discussions of this. I served almost 10 years on the competition committee, and I've been in probably about 99% of the ownership meetings over the last 30 years. And I've had a lot of discussions and seen a lot of discussions on this matter. What if you're sitting there been getting killed by New England all these years, and you have a chance to keep them from going to the playoffs? And you're a direct competitor in almost the same market. You want to help New England win another one? So my point is, what are all of these nuances? Now, just let me say this: we must and should have games that have reasons to compete and win, and that's when we construct plays, the 1 for 2, extra point, kickoffs, all of that. We are keenly aware that the game must be competitive and at all times not only have an exciting play, but have a game that actually has consequences. And you try to get all of those nuances in there. When have we seen that player stop right before the goal line and sit down rather than scoring at the end of the game? Not to give the ball back. We buy into that. We buy into the running back stopping before the goal line and squatting so that we can not give the team the other ball because they might come back and beat you with a touchdown. We buy that strategy. So what you're getting into is the strategies of working for your position to do what? Get to the playoff. And in this particular case, I assume they wanted to see a few snaps from that tall quarterback they had, and or apparently has had some background in it. But I really don't know the nuances there. Now, I'm sounding like I'm supportive. I'm really not. I'm just saying there are times in pro football that the strategies of what happened does not reconcile with the competitiveness of the play. We as a league, for the last 30 years that I've been involved, have tried to make those reconcile every place we can and not divert from a non-competitive situation that is, in fact, a competitive situation on another side of the team management.
We agree with you. Jerry, last one. We ask it every year after a tough season like this. It's actually a listener reaction to what you were talking about earlier with the attendance numbers and all that stuff. What do you say to the Cowboy fans who say Jerry Jones cares more about the attendance, more about the brand, more about the ratings over the actual wins and the championships here with the Cowboys?
Well, first of all, I care tremendous about the viewership, and I care tremendous about the attendance at the stadium. I care tremendous about the attendance at training camp and the crowds that watch us practice. Fans and the promotion of the team is the promotion of the franchise. And that creates interest. And then consequently, that begets enthusiasm by networks. It causes eyeballs to be on you with television. And so I'm unabashed. I work every way known to man to have the Cowboys to stay relevant and interesting. Where the misnomer is that I care any more or less about that than I do making a first down. That's where it goes awry, and that's just not right. Every chance that I'm given an opportunity to trade dollars, or if you will, to trade a issue of visibility or an issue of promotion, every chance that I give a chance, I go for the first down. Every chance. I'll go all the way back to when I bought the team. That was the most money that had ever come out of anybody's pocket to get into sport. And I somehow, God willing, I got in a spot to do it, and I gave every damn bit of it up to buy the Cowboys. Because I'd rather have had that than the money.